Hey everybody, this is Brooke.
And this is Coco.
And that is Coco. Coco, I can't hear you.
And sorry, babe, I'm in a monsoon right now, so I apologize. The freaking weather is horrible, horrible. Can you hear me now?
It's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Yeah. So we are on here because we received a call this morning from EMCF, and there was a guy named
Brandon
Coco,
Mitchell.
what was his name?
It's Brandon Mitchell. So be advised that we do not know if the family has been informed as of yet or not. So please be respectful in sharing this. If you happen to know Brandon Mitchell or his family, please get in touch with them, have them reach out to us as soon as possible, or reach out to the facility itself. His name is Brandon Mitchell. He was expected to be released September of next year. Yes.
This is not no rumor. This is actual facts. We're not going to release information on his death, like on what exactly happened. Just know that it is negligence on EMCF, and there has been a death in 5 Alpha, and his name is Brandon Mitchell.
He was complaining of chest pains. I will say that much. Mr. Mitchell only has one lung, and I'm not going to say anything more, but he was complaining of chest pains. They did not go and see about him. They did not check on him. They did not take care of him in the proper manner that I feel that is necessary, as well as many other people. So I believe that it's malpractice, and straight up, as a result of it, he has lost his life.
Yes.
And this just goes to show you that, things like this happen. They're happening more often. There are people that are complaining because of COVID-19 shots, that they're complaining that their bodies are not acting right, and they're trying to get to the doctor. I know that there was another individual that we had actually had a family reach out to us, and he had been complaining for chest pains for a week, and they refused. And then they want to say it's gas. Really?
And wasn't it right after his COVID shot, Coco?
Yes, it was directly right behind the COVID shot. And he told the facility workers, told people, no one did anything. It took, he finally asked his parents, asked his mother, would she reach out to somebody, and someone had given her my card, and she called, and that we got on it, and it was a week into it before we even got the word or the message that something was going on with him. So,
and this,
check on your
just
loved
so
one.
you know, this information is coming from a correction officer. This is not coming from an inmate calling us. This is coming from my connections with correction officers and Coco's connections with correction officers within MDOC.
EMCF. Yes, and the correctional officer that is there, I will not disclose their information, but had reached out to a very close friend of mine, which is a former correctional officer, and he reached out to me because he is an advocate as well. So it's just sad all the way around it. We need to check in on our families, especially with this COVID-19 shots and stuff like that. Some of the people are saying that their bodies is acting a little bit different, having chest pains. This thing wasn't
Do we know which shot they're using, Coco? If they're using the Johnson & Johnson, which has been known now for blood clots?
I do not know. I will look into that, and I will let you know, though. Ow. And y'all have to forgive me right now, y'all, because I'm in the middle of a monsoon, so breaking news on that. Weather is rainy, and rainy.
Okay, well, breaking news in McCool, weather news is it is sunny.
Girl, so, it's supposed to be.
No, it's not. It's kind of gloomy, but it's not raining.
Well, I will say this much. Mark Free and FNG and the Nation crew, Maffiello and So Sick Gang, and all them are having a in South Carolina tomorrow. I will be present. We'll be recording it live, and check it out. And it will be Mr. Mark Free is always his portions on his stuff. He always donates to Nation for Change for all of my advocacy work, for every single thing that I do with prison reform, with BTBKs, Behind the Bars Kids. Please, you guys, check on your family. Check on them. This does not have to be like this. This isn't right. We have a voice. Use it, please. Check on your
And
loved ones.
People that ask, what can you do when you're not receiving medical care for your loved one? If you have thought up there and they will not do anything, you can always reach out to me or reach out to Change. And also, my organization is Breaking All Barriers. You can also reach us through the live streams. They will not release information to us, but we can call the prison system. Like, we can actually call the prison that they're in and let them know that we are a nonprofit and we have received information from a family member about their loved ones. Because this shouldn't happen. This should not happen at all. Again, for the ones that are just tuning in, there is a death at EMCF 5 Alpha. He was complaining of chest pains last night. They did not take him out and have him see a nurse. He did something to try to get their attention, and I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, now he is dead. They were doing CPR on him in the unit in front of everybody, so they did provide life-saving measures. But yeah, his name was Brandon Mitchell. So if anyone knows Brandon Mitchell's family, please let them know. We all know how MDOC is about notifying families, of a loved one's death. And we hate to break news on Facebook, but we just want to make sure that the family is aware of what is going on. So again, if you know a Brandon Mitchell that is at EMCF, please have their family get in touch with us. And Mr. Eric Robinson, you're absolutely right. Senate Bill 2795 only helped a select few. And the ones that thought it was going to help them, that don't help them, are very upset right now. Coco, did you want to say anything else before we end this live?
To be honest, not necessarily. We will be coming back live a little bit later on. But like I know you've probably already said, just like everybody needs to understand, whenever we have people that are incarcerated and they don't have a voice, we are their voice. And it's up to us to make the change happen. So whenever it comes to this type of situations, negligence, malpractice, malnutrition, evaluations, walkthroughs. I mean, come on, welfare checks. It's our responsibility to make sure that these things are happening and these things are implemented at these prisons. They are a prison. They're not God. They're not. We need to do something. It's keeping doing exactly what we're doing repetitively, consistently, constantly. Be that advocate. Be your brother's, your sister's keeper. We can't do this by ourselves. We got mighty forces of advocates all across this nation, but we've got to zone in on these Mississippi prisons, because Mississippi prisons are failing, and our men and our women, our family are dying by the day. Every single day there's a person that's lost inside the Mississippi Department of Corrections, and this is going on way too long. Come on, you guys, we can do this, and we can't get that change. We just have to be that change. Call your loved ones, do welfare checks, call these prisons. If you know that they've had the COVID-19 shots, if you know what facilities and what shots they're giving them, please address it. Hit a post to us. Let us know that, hey, they're doing this one and this one at that one, at this facility. Let us know. Keep us on point with that. Any news that needs to be relayed, you let us know that so we can go live with it. We ain't scared by no means, and facts are facts. You know what I mean? So we need to get these things across. If there's anything that y'all want us to talk about or anything that you need us to relate to the public, please reach out, please. And other than that, just stay blessed and stay focused and stay prayed up and put your armor of God on, baby, because we're going to need it.
I hope everyone has a good day. And like Coco said, we will possibly be coming live with more information as we get it. Thank
Please
you.
be very, very sensitive and caring and understanding that we are not putting this out there to hurt anybody, to catch anybody off guard. We are reaching out to the public that know this Brendan Mitchell's family. Please get in touch with them. If you know this individual, he was at EMCF. Please, please be very sensitive about the situation, because this right here, come on, how would you feel if someone reached out to you to let you know? Because we know for a fact the prisons will go a week without even telling anybody. Please, y'all, be very cautious on how you do things and how you go about it. But please help us find this family.